Hello. Let me just get a few more things started here. Let me just give me 1 second. It's been the whole weekend I've been gone. I went to a camping place. Glamping place. It was really nice and it was pleasant, and we're gonna go back to programming today. Just give me a second to boot everything up here. We'll get right back to the game programming. Paste, nope. Copy, paste, yes. Okay, that's there. That's there. Let's turn on some good old music. Boom. There we go. Get a little Jim Jams going. Put that over there. Let me get my phone going so I can chat easier, because if I don't, there's a problem. If I don't, there's an issue. Space Cadet Aphrodite, hello. Oh man, we just started the stream. How's it going? I am just super tired from glamping, but we'll stream for a while. Oh man, I thought I could stream earlier today and do like a really long stream because I have been streaming all weekend. Holy cow, not today. I'm actually going to be surprised if I even last the normal stream length, but we'll see. I think I can last until 7, at least. But yeah. How's it going? How was your stream? I still need to check it out. I knew you streamed. I know that. Camping sounds fun. It wasn't, I mean, it was glamping. It was hella, I was in a cabin with a bathroom. I don't even know if it's camping at that point. But okay. How's the commission going? I haven't even checked up on it. I don't even know if you've messaged me on Fiverr. It's been a few days. I did some art for my page. Sweet. Get started when oh, cool. Okay, sweet. Oh, that's the update. Did some art for my about page. Nice. Glad to hear it. All right. Let's get back to our operation update the engine, which is going pretty well because now we have all the boring stuff out of the way now, okay? So that's going to be our new thing. Well, actually not at all, but actually, what am I doing with this? I don't need this. How did I import the SDL3? I kind of just want to use this. How did I import this? I still don't know. I mean, I guess I could just keep a lot of this, right? Because we're gonna use it. I mean, I guess we could. I don't want to. No, whatever. It's fine. We'll keep up what we're doing. Okay, let's get elements, the Steam edition. So this is going to be the new file. We still need to move some of the art over, but we'll do that in a bit. And then we have elements, the remake. No. Yes. Wait, where's my other file? Oh, that's my desktop. Holy cow, don't open that. Where's my Visual Studio file for Elements the game? Oh. That's weird. Elements the remake, right? What? Hold on. Programming, Elements the remake. Okay. Can I just see the file? Can I see the, hold on. Debug. Okay, there's the exe file. Can I get the released file? There we go. So there's the debug. Can I get the visual project? Hello? Okay, hold on. There's the release. It's this, right? It's the Visual Studio project. Okay, sweet. There we go. All right, that's what I wanted. I have a little progress to share. Hold on, let me find it and send it to you. Oh, sweet. Oh man, chat, it feels weird streaming again. Oh, jeez. I feel like I'm like so bad at it now. It's so weird how like streaming is a skill, right? And I feel like I haven't done it in like 3 days, and now I feel like I'm out of practice. I'm like looking at chat and I'm like, oh yeah, people are watching. That's right. Okay, so let's start. We're not gonna copy paste. We can't do that. We just can't. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna copy the initialization. It's going to look different though. So copy that. This gets copied too, to be fair. Okay, this whole thing gets copied. So, this one. Paste. Okay, so that's gonna be that. So now we need to make a new, add a module. We're gonna call this module initialization. We'll call it that. Sweet. Okay. So we're gonna copy import initialization. That's gonna be the same. Boom. Enter. Import initialization. We already have our SDL3 main, but we need to include it here. Okay, initialization, export. Oh, right, we need to claim it's a module. That's right. Okay, let me zoom in for you. All right, so import standard library and TTF. So copy, paste, hashtag include SDL3/SDLTTF.header. That should be found. What? Wait, what? Do I not have TTF? Oh my god, I don't have TTF. What the fuck? That's awkward. Do I not have the TTF header? Hold on. SDL3/SDLTTF.header. Did they change the name of that file? Oh geez, that's awkward. SDL3 include. What's the TTF file under now? I know they changed it. I know they did something to it. Hold on. Draxing, hello. I haven't seen you here before, I think. Your name sounds familiar though. Hold on. SDL3 TTF. All right, what's going on here? Updated SDL TTF to SDL 3.0. Patch may be truncated. When was this? 2023. TTF init. Initialize TTF. Function is available since SDL TTF. This is SDL3, right? Yeah, SDL3_TTF. Defined in... Oh, it's defined in SDLT... No, that is what I'm doing. What the fuck? Is it not under SDL3? SDL3/SDLTTF.header. Why do I not have access to that? That's so weird. I thought I had that file. That's kind of important. True type fonts, extension library SDLTTF. Okay. There's our SDLTTF, but I need SDL3. CMake, include. There's our guy. Okay, this is the file I needed. Okay, where's my downloads page? Oh god, please, just give me the downloads page. Okay, hold on. Download. Sweet. Okay, minimize that. Minimize that. Go to my downloads. Drag that there. Close. Elements, the Steam, SDL3, include, SDL3, SDL TTF. There we go. So now when I grab it, it should grab it. SDL3 / SDL TTF dot header. Boom! All right, excellent. All right, good first step. So let's, cannot open source file that. Why? Save. Missing a semicolon before SDL bool. Extern. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this isn't working with C++. Oh, shit. Wait. It should, though. It's a C-based library. How the fuck did it work before? Can I import it? That doesn't work, right? Yeah, I can't even open it. Interesting. What are you coding? Well, we have a game engine in SDL2 and all this goodness. The problem is I want to upgrade it to SDL3 in order to have easier audio handling on the game, because SDL3's audio is just so significantly better than SDL2's. The problem is getting it to work is such a fucking nightmare. I don't even understand it. My test file on learning SDL3 worked just fine. But now I'm having issues with like true type font shit. Because now it's just like, it's just like exploding. What's this with all this needs semicolon before int shit? I don't want to fuck around with the library. Okay, so that tells me this header file is clearly like fucked up, right? Oops. Where's my TTF file? This. It's so new, though. Oops. No. Okay, for now, let's move this over here. Okay, so that's so new, but I don't understand why it's not working. I've never had this issue. Wait, does my other file work now? Okay, this works. This has SDL. Can I just copy it out of that? I thought it was SDL2, though. Okay, elements, the remake. Packages, SDL2 TTF.NuGet, build, native, include. Okay, so there's my NuGet file. Can I just copy this, delete this, and then elements, the Steam, SDL3 include, paste. Okay, let's try that. It's an older file, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. Include SDL3 appears to be erroneous. Consider moving that directive to before module declaration. Okay. Sarcastic. Okay. The CPP file should still work, right? Oh, I don't have game loop on. Okay, just don't do anything right now, okay? Cannot open begin code.header, no such file. What the fuck? Okay, so clearly we're having issues with TTF right now. I've never had this kind of issues before. Isn't that weird? So that tells me I need to like link this shit from scratch. Okay, I can do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete that. Let's just grab SDL3 TTF and we'll just download that shit separately. Oh, I just minimized everything. I feel like changing engines mid-project is like a big no-no in development, at least from my experience in the industry overhearing things outside of the art department. Well, it's, oh, Aphrodite does art? Oh, you have no idea. She does all, what art should I show? I don't know what art, like, new people are gonna want to see. Like, Dark Nymph? Like, that's pretty edgy. I don't know, like, Chaos Nymph is pretty sweet. I like Chaos Nymph. You're already showing it the background. Oh, but it's like, it's different. This is like a gravity card and it's meant to be more zoomed in-y. It's vibes, it's vibes. But I think we need to download all of TTF. I don't remember what I was about to say, but okay. SDL3 TTF. Where do we get this shit? SDL3 TTF inif. This function is part of SDL TTF, a separate library from SDL. How can I call it though? Wait, am I dumb? Init, open font. No, that's not it. I can open font. I know how to do all that shit. Let's go to SDL3. Let's just go to, let's just go to the release of SDL 2.26, shifting to SDL 3. That's our milestone. All right, SDL website. Game development, SDL development, announcements. Announcing SDL 2.3. Image mixer. Does TTF, oh god, does TTF not have a I don't think TTF has an SDL3 release then, does it? That's what I'm kind of gathering here. I think what that means is I need 2-type font rendering library with the SDL library and almost as portable. More specifically, the TTF homepage. Okay, that doesn't help. That is moved to GitHub. Okay, cute. So that was our homepage we were just at. The demonstration code. One page, framed. The library is a wrapper around the excellent FreeType 1.2 library available at the FreeType homepage. There may be patent issues using the FreeType library. This library allows you to TrueType fonts to render text. To make the library, first install the FreeType library, then click Make with SDL TrueType library, and make all with the demo application. Oh, shit. Gotcha. So I'm installing it on my own system. I think that's what we're learning here. Dark Dragon is my favorite to show off usually, or Scarab. Both are beautiful. True, true. I was just looking around. I found you in my recommendation page and I saw SDL3 and wanted to hop on. Well, I was hoping to program today, not just Google around like a fucking idiot. Interesting. I mean, I guess no, I can't have SDL2 based TTF, TrueType font files, and SDL3 rendering, because they're both use different rectangles for the same, like, name. It would just cause so many bugs. Latest version there. This library is a wrapper around FreeType 1.2 library. To make the library, first install the FreeType library and then make the build using SDL's TrueType library and make all to build the demo application. Update SDL TTF to SDL 3.0. Oh my god, please. What is... Oh, it's a CMake file? Oh, you dicks. Why? Read me. Okay. This library is a wrapper around the FreeType and harfbuzz libraries. See the header file sdlttf.header. This documentation is also available at. Be careful when including fonts. Many of them are copyrighted. This library's in a zlib. No, it is SDL 3.0. What the shit? Yeah, it's SDLTTF 3.0. Changes. Is this changes? Updated for SDL3. So it should work. Rename declare spec to SDL declare spec. Oh, that's different. Include TTF. So that was actually a bug. Okay, well, let's try it. I think this was something we've already tried downloading though, right? Oh no, it is different. Oh shit. Okay. So this is different than before. Modified 527. Hot damn. Hot off the presses. Okay. Well, let's try it. Elements of the Steam, SDL3, include SDL3, SDLTTF, close, open. Okay, include SDL3 TTF, go. No, it's that declare thing that changed. Okay, erroneous. Int should be preceded by a semicolon, so it wants a semicolon there, but obviously that'll fucking break everything. Right? This function gets the version of dynamically linked TTF library, returns TTF version. Interesting. This software is provided as is without any express or implied warranty. Header file for the TTF library. This library is a wrapper around the excellent library available at No, in many places, TTF will say glyph when it means code point. Unicode is hard, but we learn as we go. Sorry for adding to the confusion. It's fine after the definitions, and then extern SDL declare spec. So it wants declare spec. Okay, so that's what it wants. And SDL declare spec returns an error. I mean, I guess we can fuck around with it. I'm not supposed to, but, you know, why not? Hold on, nerds, what's the shortcut? It's replace all names. Rename. There we go. So we're gonna call it declare spec. The entire solution. Preview. So all those would be declare spec. Well, no, look at that. Oh, no, yeah. All that would be changed. All right, apply. All right, let's see if it works. Error count exceeds 100. Scan code redefinition. Was a numerator. Are they still not enumerators? Wait, what's the shortcut for that? I was looking for that the other day. You just right click, rename, Control R, or just Control R. So there's a bunch of issues with this. There's a bunch of issues with this SDL shit. And these are all errors. Now we have enumerator issues. You know what we're gonna do? Hold on, we're gonna do this the smart way. Work smarter, not harder. I already have this shit made. SDL3 tutorial. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, look at this, import. You know what? Does it run? I kind of fucked around with it, I did. It failed because I didn't have any files open. I bet I could import SDL3 / SDL TTF. Oh, I don't have TTF.header, but I do have imported SDL3 shit. Isn't that weird? Hold on, what was I doing here? I was doing something goofy. All right, get rid of this shit. What was I doing here? Holy shit. Gary, what the fuck? Okay, fill rect, draw color, render clear, render present. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Run. Input event is an undeclared modifier. Oh. Jesus, SDL, work with me here. There. Link error because I took it out. Okay. Shit. Well, this is kind of turning into a bus stream. I wish I could help, but I'm barely dipping my feet in the pool when it comes to programming games. God, do we just run this? I kind of just want to like continue. Do we just continue with SDL2, guys? Are we just... Oh God, it's gonna be so long to implement audio. It's gonna take so long. And it's like such an investment because we have to like... Oh, I have to specify files. Ah, it's so monotonous. Even having like the simplest like sound effect is just like, you have to time that shit. You have to know the amount of frames. Whereas SDL3 just, oh, it just takes care of it. I don't know if I want to invest. I could do it. I could do it. I could. But this does mean I can't change around the UI. Like I can change around like the name and the health bar here, but like the elements aren't changing. That's like, that's almost hard coded in right now. You guys want me to turn on the card art? That might make it look more beautiful. Hold on. This is fine. It also means I'm not using, I have to be careful about memory because we're not using unique pointers now. That's like what's scary about it. I think it's under game loop, right? Somewhere I commented out, make deck like ugly. Like make the game not display art. I think it was, maybe it's under load game. I did something goofy here. No, I imported the creatures. It's not there. Under cards, maybe? Did I comment out here? Okay, there's the stats. Stats are displayed. Text and titles are displayed. All this works when I render the cards, so this is all correct. SDL render draw rect at location. Is that what I blocked out? That was the bevel, though. No, that's just... That actually is a really goofy bevel I just uncommented. Jeez, Gary, leave comments. What the fuck? How long have you been working on this? How long have we been working on this? When did I commission you, Astro Daddy? Because I worked on it before then. Maybe a month and a half ago? Okay, so it's not under the card. I commented out something here to, okay, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. Save it. It's not under elements. Field? It might be under field. I thought I disabled like a function call, maybe. It must be under the main game, right? These are functions I call for every frame. This is the UI. This is drawing creatures on the field. It must be update field value that I fucked around with, right? No, it's not. Draw border, render copy of card. Yeah, I update the field value, which makes me think I'm not actually... 'Cause I don't see anything commented out. That's not important. Draw HP, draw usernames, shield. Yeah, that's the whole UI. Sorry, I'm just trying to turn on art now. So it's not under animations or sound. So which means it tells me I'm not calling a function somewhere. Then render, draw UI, draw creatures on field. Creature, temp rect. Go through the field. If it's taken, update the field point value. That would be under the field module, which is field point value. Render rect. So this SDL rect is what displays the art. When did I fuck around with this? It was animation and sound. She started streaming April 2nd, April 3rd. Oh, there you go. Well, shit. Multiple months then. I started not too much before I commissioned Aphrodite. I definitely had like the background done, some of the UI done. That is true. Now I'm just concerned about like where I turned off, because I have all the functions here. I thought I just commented out like one thing. Render cards in hand is also disabled, which is kind of funny. It does run through this function. Find card from ID. Is hand hidden equals false, but that's fine. My hand's not hidden. Render copy. Render text in hand. Draw border. So this function is not running because nothing in my hand is being rendered. But the card art, when I highlight something, is, which is fine. It's a totally separate thing. This is supposed to not be highlightable. But like when I press space and they play something, the card does appear on the field. So it's just cards in hand then, right? Yeah, it's just cards in hand. Okay. Well, if that's the case, it's just this function. So where did we fuck up here? April 2nd was around a month ago. Yeah, I mean, a little longer than that, but yeah, true, Draxing. Okay. Ranged for loop, or not a ranged for loop, just a regular ass for loop for some reason. If that spot was taken, double equals true, and that animation playing is false. Oh, it's an animation thing. I bet if I delete this, it'll work. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it was dealing with animation and shit. Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was so confusing. All right, well, here's the game with all the cards on the field, or cards everywhere. Oh, wow, this makes it look totally different. It's so weird. All right. Well, the reason why that was there, by the way, was because I didn't want your cards in hand to be displayed until the draw animation was finished. But I didn't finish the draw animation because when you assign a creature, so here's the thing. When a card gets played, the wrong animation plays. That is the draw the card animation. This was it needs to do like the creature played animation, which is kind of weird. I don't know if it has to do with the switch statement. So it iterates through the whole list. If it's the play card animation, do this. If it's the draw card animation, do this. So if I comment all this out, what happens? Does it do the correct animation? It does. Okay, so that's the actual play card animation. That's what it should look like. Okay, so that works correctly, and it iterates through them because I I can play multiple creatures and not have everything just bug out. Play. Play. Oh, that's right. I disabled abilities for Firefly Queen. Okay, that's right. Sorry, I forgot I did that. I have to go, but you'll see me again. Well, thank you, Draxing. I appreciate it. And you followed. I can't even hear the alerts right now. Thank you. Mwah. I appreciate it. That's right. You get kisses here. What the fuck? Okay. So we're back on track again. So this is kind of where we're at with the game. The problem is how does me enabling this switch case means the animation gets all fucked up? Because it's an enumerated type, right? 0, 1, 2. Play card is 0. Flash color is 1. Draw card is 2. Draw card is 2. So this is case 2. Animation to complete. Draw card. Yeah, draw card animation, creature play animation. So that's fine. And this exports to an animation to complete, which goes on a vector, which gets iterated through every frame to do whatever we need to do. And in this case, this vector is called animation list. So if the animation type is a draw card, then do that. So why is the draw card animation getting played for the creature play animation? Draw card from deck. So we'll ignore that for now. So add creature to field. This has the animation, right? Yeah, creature play animation. Pushback. Based on the renderer, the creature row, and the colors. Interesting. So why is it that when I have that new switch case played here, this draw card switch case. Oh, do I not have a break? Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. God damn it. I was like, why does that fucking up? Okay, sorry. So, ha ha ha. Okay, so now when I play it, we now have breaks. So, play the animation. Okay, now it's correct. Now when I draw a card, it's all weird. But that's fine, we can fix that. Okay, we are now, at this very second, besides the draw card shit, bug-free, okay? And we're actively working on this right now. Okay, jeez, oh my god. Whew. Our game is now bug-free. We have nothing on the agenda. It's just animation. Okay, I can get my head behind that. Actually, that's not true. Actually, don't I have a notepad file? What do I call this? Hope. Is this it? That's not it. That's college stuff to do. There we go. Okay, to-do list. This has been updated that you guys have not seen on stream. I'm working on this a lot off stream. It's just the animations are just a nightmare. Spot for deck cards remaining, draw card, did that. Spell support, halfways did that. I'm not even gonna mark it. Switch HP username, that's easy. I can do that today. Animation for quanta change, mark use, draw card, discard. We're working on the draw card animation now. The reason why we're doing that now is because that means I can get rid of the discard one right after that. And then this is just color changing. The easy ones I'm just doing if I ever need to cry. That's easy. Music, not done yet. And this is all animations. No, not animation. This is summoning creature abilities, which needs to be refactored, which is just, ugh, I don't even want to start that. It's not even hard. It's just like, it's monotonous. And then if we have time, history cards played. Now, because we're not using SDL3, I kind of want, oh no, I do have sound effects under hard. Okay, sweet. These aren't even hard. These are monotonous. Monotonous? It's not even hard. It's just monotonous. And then this is extra credit we can put in before Steam release. Okay, I sent you my progress on Steam assets. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Vibes. I like it. Should I show this? I'm debating. Okay, my only thing, Aphrodite, I'm not gonna show this. My only thing is keep in mind the background color of Steam is pretty dark. Actually, that's not, okay, I was imagining like this dark gray. In fact, if we go to the store here, let's say we're buying, let's go to a card game here. Let's go to, I know Shadowverse is like an anime game. Shadowverse, okay. So this is the store page. So the logo, oh, the logo's not going into, oh, I'm dumb. Okay, you know what you're doing. The logo's gonna be like in the window here, so we can do whatever background we want on it. There is no, oh yeah, it kind of, there's like a PNG back here. Yeah, you know what you're doing. I'll shut the fuck up. You're a professional. God, I tried to get into Shadowverse, guys, and it was so weeb. It was like, you would play a card and be like, by the power of light binds me. Need a lift? It's just like, oh, it's so weeb. I couldn't get into it. Okay, let's do animations. So, what is wrong with this current card draw animation? Let's do another window here so you guys can see like a close-up of it. So the current card draw animation should be, well, here, let me make this smaller. A little smaller. A little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this should be where the animation is. So we press space. We wait for the AI to be done. Eventually. There we go. So we have like a little card here where it's like, ooh, draw a card. And the idea is that we're gonna hide, well, let me get rid of a card here. There we go. So the idea here is that you're gonna be able to click this or at least highlight it and like the card kind of pulls out a little. So it's like, ooh, you wanna click it. And then you click it and then an animation plays and the card gets drawn. What I'm imagining is that the card moves up, it then flips around, which is easy to implement. It's just making the image smaller, swapping the image when there's 0 pixels, and then, ooh, there's the image. Ooh, cute, right? That's the idea. The problem is I think the animation's going too fast. As in, it's just the moving of the card is going too fast. So what's going on here? So this is, take the animation, if the animation isn't over, take the original rectangle of the card that you're drawing, so the back of the card, then subtract equals, meaning move up the screen, the current rectangle plus the original rectangle times 0.1. So what am I doing here? This is an acceleration thing, right? I think this is like a deceleration. No, this is deceleration, right? So we're taking the original rectangle and basically applying a little bit of like deceleration to it as it moves up the screen, which is fine, but it's still moving too fast. And that makes me think it's like a distance thing. So what if we did like 200 instead of 1,000? Now we can decide the exact number later, but I want to make sure like it's visible and then we'll change the number from there. So we draw the card and nothing happens. Why did nothing happen? Is it off screen right now? Where's the start of it? Let's see. The starting location is equal to, destination X, so the same X value, left, right, the Y value plus 1,000. Now that's a problem, because remember, Y, as you go up the Y number, you go further down the screen. So let's just get rid of that 1,000. Let's just go X and Y is the same. Now, I'll explain why I did that later, but let's just see if this fixes it first. So space, he plays. I'm waiting for the AI to get done with its turn, because I always want to go second. Okay. Okay, card has a spot empty, or hand has a deck empty. Okay, let's click it, and... Wait, did something happen? I think something happened. It kind of like fucked out. Hold on. It was like brown dots left over. I was looking at stream. I thought I could see it there. No, it's just gone. Okay. Still no animation. Well, how about this? Let's... Standard print line, empty quotes, comma, L anim dot rect dot x and semicolon, and then print y. Let's try that. I know you guys don't see anything, but bear with me. I just want to print the x and y value. So you're gonna see a bunch of numbers print in this terminal here as soon as I press this animation. Oh, nothing printed because the animation was never called. Oh, shit. Wait. Do I ever call this animation? Hold on, where's my draw card function? Start turn has draw card. Go to... Okay, and when you start your turn, redo all that shit. Oh my goodness. Control F, draw card. Draw card from deck, okay. Find card from ID, add card to hand, can draw equals false. Oh, I never call the animation. Why did I never call the animation? Oh, God. Okay, well. So find card from ID, deck, find top card ID, data list, add card to hand. Okay. Okay. Well, there's two ways we can approach this. If we're gonna add a draw card animation, we could add it right here immediately, put it on the animation deck, and just make the card invisible until the animation is done. We'll ignore cards starting in your hand so you don't see them, right? Because ideally you have just all of the cards in your hand be playing the animation of drawing the card, you know? Kind of cute. Or we have it where the problem with that though is you're gonna have a situation where you're gonna be able to highlight the card in your deck or hand and see what it is before you draw it, which is kind of like a takes you out of the game kind of moment. And I can see people who are very into like video gamey kind of stuff having issues with that, because they're going to be like highlighting the card just to immediately see what it is so they have more time to think about the game, and it kind of takes you out of it a little. Or we could do the other pro and con, which is don't add the card to your actual hand until the animation is finished. That's possible. The problem you have there is you might have a situation where people are like, oh my God, the turn's about to end. I want to see what I drew. Come on, let me play the game. I can see how that'd be frustrating waiting for the animation. What I might do is find a happy medium where when you draw a card, you can immediately see what it is by highlighting the empty spot that it's going into. But you can't actually click it until the animation is done. I could vibe with that. I could see how that would be fine. Is that okay though? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, for now. What do I add the animation to? Oh, we have to call the function. What's the function called? Draw card animation. It needs a texture and it needs a destination. Right. That's why we had the plus whatever. And that's why it didn't work. Because we had nobody ever called the function, so there was no thing. But this below here needs to match this distance. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna move up to this destination rectangle. This plus 200 tells you how far down this L distance integer needs to be, because that's how far away the animation is going to start from. So that kind of matters. Okay, so how do we do this? What we can do, draw card from deck, add card to hand. I think, oh, where do I grab this from? Add card to hand. So I think oh, there's the draw card animation. What the fuck? Okay, draw card animation. Grab the back of the texture. Okay, that makes sense. And then whatever the render rect is of the hand row you're going to. I did that. Wait, why isn't that calling anything though? I am calling it by reference. So we're adding this animation. The draw card animation. I am doing that. I mean, I guess I could just do a print line and just see if I can even do anything. Oops, standard, sorry. Let's just standard print line. Let's just see if it works, like, at all. It did. Oh, it did a lot. Uh-oh, that's not right. It did 10 prints. Why is this called 10 times? Why is this being called 10 times? Oops. That isn't right. Oh, no, it's not being called 10 times. Well, it is, but it's for our starting hands. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, our starting hands do have the draw card. Okay, so cool. Let's draw again. It draws. That worked correctly, so we are correctly calling that. So I guess we can just print, let's just print line and see if we need to like change the if statement. Test. Okay, so now we only print test when we actually play the draw card animation. Click. Okay, so now we're having issues calling this function. Play all animations. Okay, so why is that happening? Where am I calling play all animations in the game loop at? Here. Play all animations. Okay. Using the animation list in the global renderer. Play all animations. I did do that though. Vector animation list. So the play card animations still work, right? Yeah, they do. So you are seeing the play card animation. So why is the draw card is this like an issue with like enumerators? Like flash, color, break? Is this like that kind of situation? That shouldn't matter, but you never know. Okay, so that works. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see any animation now. Interesting. So the flash color animation will come whenever we need like a rectangle to flash somewhere. And it's gonna be like a translucent red rectangle, but that's for like when our quanta changes or something. That's why it's easy to implement that. But why is the draw card animation not playing? Every animation to complete is lanim. Yeah, lanim, local animation, is from the animation list vector, and it is a iterator value type. And if it's n animation equals false. Oh, wait. I know what's going on. This is defaulting to false. But that's what I return here, right? I return an animation to complete, and animation is false. If in animation equals false, then do this. So it should be called, We know this draw card is getting called though, because we printed line testing it. It's just this if statement is never running true. So what if we just comment out the if statement? Nothing. What the fuck? Why? No, wait, I know that works. Hold on, I know this works. Because when we didn't have our break statements like a dumbass, this animation was getting played. Oh god, this animation was getting played whenever a card got played, not when I drew a card, because I didn't have the break statement. So I know that works. So the problem's not here. The problem it must be here. So create a draw card animation using the GUI data spot 2. Just to be clear, what is that? Where's my GUI data? Okay, pushback GUI, create texture. That's the GUI. GUI data. Oh my god, it was the wrong texture. It was spot 1. Okay. Yeah, because it's... Oh no, it is spot 2. It's background GUI hidden profile pic. Oh, shit. Yeah, we are calling the right one. This hidden card is just the back of the card. This calls a texture, which is the texture that we put there, which is GUI data 2, right? Yeah. So that is the correct texture getting called. The render rect of the hand row is correct. And that's our destination rect. Starting location is there. X, Y, width, height. Make the distance 1,000. And fill. What's fill? What is... Do I not need that? I don't need that. So then what do I do when I actually draw a card? Local animation original rect Y minus equals. For now, I just want to try. Well, no, because it's not even printing this, right? It's not even getting that far. Yeah, otherwise it'd be playing draw card animations right now because the AI just drew one. Okay, so now it's not even getting that far, but just to be clear, just the act of the draw card. Oh my god, it's not getting called at all. Oh geez, why? Okay, so now we have an issue where it's not getting called at all. Draw card animation, pushback on data list, right? No, pushback on... Oh my god. This is wrong. Data list dot... No. Where's my animation list at? Where is that? What is animation list? I know what happened. The bug is, on my draw card animation, this isn't actually adding to the vector on its own. It needs to be put onto the animation list. Now, I do that with, not add card to hand. Where do I do that? I'll play creature on field. Draw border, iterate field check, draw creatures on field. Update field value. Oh god, so sorry. update field value, which update field value has I mean, it's not update field value. Somewhere. Draw life and numbers, end turn, add card in hand, render cards in hand, draw creatures on field, right? No, it wouldn't be. It would be add creature to field. Where's add creature to field? Draw a card from deck. AI turn. Draw creatures on field, but that's draw, not add. Draw a card from deck, find value friendly. Okay, maybe it is that. What do I call that function? Creature play animation. Do I call it here? Add creature to field. That's what I wanted. Okay, yeah, this has animation list dot pushback. Animation list being a vector that we add to it. Okay. Well, now we know what the fuck is going on. So, whenever we draw a card from a deck, we also need to call the animation vector, which is fine because we pass it by reference. It's not going to be, it's just a copy. And then whenever we add a card to the hand, we also need the animation list. Okay, that's easy. Okay. So we go to definition. This now takes the animation list dot push back, draw card. There you go. And that's how you add something to your animation. Oh my god, that took fucking forever. Okay. Animation list. Okay, now I'm gonna render it and it works. Why doesn't it work? Fatal error, unresolved externals. Double to float. Okay, so many warnings. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Where am I calling these? So, draw card animation gets put onto the animation list pushback. We add the card to hand with it. We call the add to card to hand from draw card from deck. Add card to hand. Okay. Go. Why? What's going on? Error. External symbol, draw card from deck. Reference then function game loop. Hint on symbols that are defined can potentially match. What's the error here? Hold on. Error, link 2019, unresolved external symbol, void, C declare. Draw card from deck. Oh, I don't prototype it. Fuck me. Okay, sorry. I didn't tell it at the very beginning. Yeah, there's the issues. Comma, paste. Comma, paste. Okay, now it'll work. What the fuck? Draw a card from deck. Oh, God. Test UI values. Yeah, no fucking kidding. God damn. Animation list. Well, you guys can tell what we're debugging here. Basically, this is us just drawing cards. Now, what's weird is that at the very beginning, we should see just instantly like 12 animations at once. Go. Oh my god, more? Oh, deleted a parentheses, sorry. There you go. Now go. Okay, well, not quite what I imagined. Let's try playing this animation, so... Here we go, test. Oh, never mind, you guys saw that shit? Did you guys see it? It was like 1 frame, but it was there. I saw it. Let's play it again. We now have a successful call for a draw card animation, but holy shit, it's fast. Okay, you guys ready for this? I'm gonna do it. All right, it's gonna be 1 frame. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah, you guys saw it. The problem is that it's way too vertical right now. But we'll lower it down to 200. We'll see if that helps a lot. No, yes. Okay, let's do the exact same thing, but this time we're gonna make it like 20% as high. So eventually, all right, we're gonna click it and, well, it went to Narnia again. Okay, let's try like 10. Let's see if that, oh, shit. Click. Okay, let's try like none. Let's see if that makes a difference. Oh, well, shit, it went up. Okay, so we're having issues right now with distance. In fact, okay, you guys see it, right? Look at the enemy's hand when the game starts. You guys see that animation there? It's kind of what I'm going for. Because they're all moving up. The problem is that they're moving up too far. So we need to go down, which means we need to add to Y as our starting location of the animation. But now we have an issue where the actual... Wait, hold on. Now we have an issue where the PNGs of the original image are getting changed. Why is that? It's done by copy. Is the animation list? Yeah, it's returned by copy, right? Destination. Starting location. Original rect and rect. But these shouldn't be done by... These shouldn't be done by reference. They should be done by copy, right? I think. Hold on. Close. Yeah, reference. But that shouldn't make a difference for the rectangle. So if I just comment all that out so nothing happens. Now we don't even see the hands again. Did I disable that again? I don't remember disabling that, to be totally honest with you. Dum-dum? Yeah. Oh, I can't enable Dum-dum! Listen, chat, I was gone for a couple of days. I forgot to not reinstall. I have to update Stream Deck, and that's where all my buttons are for like my costume changes. You get the Aphrodite glasses today, all right? Ah, flashbang. Logo sketchu. I do like that logo. I was looking at it. Okay, redeem normal. Thank you. Appreciated. So let's go back to the game logic function. Let's go back to rendering cards in hand, because I think now we have an issue with... Oh, I never tell it when the display is done. If local animation dot end animation is exactly equal to L animation dot What is that called? We have rect and original rect. And then in animation boolean. The starting location is rect and destination is original. What? Oh, destination rect is the rect we're going to. Right. So if end animation, that's a boolean value. If original, wait, oh, now I see what's going on. I'm changing the original rect's location when I shouldn't be. The destination rect is original rect. That's where we're going to. Original rect is the destination. Rect is where we start. So it should be lanimation dot rect dot y minus equals rect y plus original rect y times 0.1. Right? We're gonna try that for a bit. Or is it original? Oh, I guess it's plus, it doesn't matter. Okay, we'll try that. And then the original rect, if original rect dot y is exactly equal to rect dot y, then lanim dot end animation equals true. Okay, let's do that. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, shit. I mean, it worked, didn't it? Okay, let's try it. Okay, so you see all my cards in hand. These are actually done with their animations. The reason why you see the back of the card is because we don't have, now we need a, flip card animation. So that's the next on the agenda. Let's just get rid of a card spot, which we did. Sweet. Yeah, so this card doesn't exist. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna press, or we're just gonna draw. Nothing happens, but it's okay because now we have no change to the original Rex. So the draw animation does play, but now these guys need updated. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So we do end the animation now. We don't just go forever. I wonder what happens now if we change this to original rect instead of rect. This is gonna break, right? Yeah, it goes up forever. Okay. So that is a bug fix. Okay. Equals true. So now we have an issue. Actually, before we even do that, I want to see if they still go up forever here. And they don't. And it breaks. Okay. Let's go back up here to distance. Let's do the starting loc. Right now, I think what's going on is the starting location and the destination rectangle are the same rectangle. So let's add like 50 of that. I want to see what happens now. Okay, draw a card. Oh shit, it worked. Okay, well, we have at least a new card. Okay, oh god, let's try that again. Okay, so we're not gonna click anything because that'll fuck up the hand. So we're gonna draw. It works. Click. So now we just don't shuffle up anything, but we are drawing the card. Now all we need to do, now that we have distance, 50 I think is too far though. It's too fast. How do I make it significantly slower? Do we do like times 0.01? Make it like 10 times slower? Draw. 001? I want this to be so slow I can see it at like my frame rate. What's with the weird overlapping double stream? Well, we're testing card draw animations right now. T31337. So obviously I'm gonna like push it up, you know? Okay, so I played 2 cards. It's not updated on the graphics, but these bottom 2 cards don't actually exist. So when we draw, it should vroom like that. I want that to be that speed. I want to click and I want to be like vroom, like exactly vroom. And when I draw, it just instantly goes. So that new card is there. That's the newest like rendered drawing. You can call me T Elite or T3. I'm gonna call you Leet. So we're having issues where our actual animation is it because this isn't, what is this? This is a rect. What is this? An F rect. So it is a float point value, so I can have like really small values. Why? Did I do something wrong with the formula for this like deceleration animation? Let's just do a little paint here. So let me understand my own doing here for a second. Get out of there. Okay, so we have 2 rectangles. We have the one we're drawing from and the place we're going to, which is invisible. It's just a location. So what we're doing, all we're doing is just changing or referencing these Y point values. That's the only thing we're messing with here, because everything else gets based on that. Because we don't have any X-based animation, right? It's not this direction, it's only this direction. So all we're changing is just the Y value of this square until it hits this square and then in the animation. That's all this is. I like your font. What programming language are you using? We're using C++, baby. C++ 23 with SDL2. Don't ask about SDL3. We've had fuck TTF SDL3, okay? So we're doing animation now in our own little homemade game engine. So now the animation is just move this square from here to here. That's all this animation is doing right now. Now we could have it where it's very linear and it just goes whoop like that. I don't want that. I want this to be nice. I want this to be like this speed, like boom, and it like slows down near the end. That's all I want it to be. So what do we do here? Every frame, this is what happens. Take this square and subtract it by the location of this square plus this square times 0.1. That's the formula, right? So if this is, we'll say 2, and this is 10, the formula is 2 plus 10 times 0.1, which is 12 times 0.1, which is 1.2, right? 10% of 12. Now, what that means is that because this is a subtraction, this is actually now going to move up until this 10 is now 8.8. So what's the next step? Next frame, we do the same thing. 2 plus 8.8 times 0.1, which is now 10.8. 10% of 10.8 is 1.0. Oh God, 8? I think that's what it is. Anyway, so now we subtract. So now it's 7.78. So you can see here, it is easing, you're correct. It is easing into place, right? This went down 0.10. This, or sorry, 0.20. Fuck. 1.20. This went down 1.08. And it's just going to slow down. So if it's at 3, it's 5 times 0.1, which is 0.5, and that'll be like the last one, right? And then it'll be at 2.5, and then it'll just decelerate until you get there. There will be an ending, right? It will end the animation when it gets there, but it's gonna go woo and then like slow down a lot near the end, which is good. So this formula is correct. I do have a correct formula. This will work. And that's all this is. Can you graph it to check your math? Check the slope? What's an easy way to check it? Y is equal to, hold on, online graphing calculator. Oh, sweet. So f of x is equal to x minus, wait, what? How would I graph that? It's f of x. Oh, negative value. I don't know how to phrase this. F of x is equal to x minus y times 0.1. So that's obviously not it. Yeah, this is just linear. I don't know how to phrase this formula though. Is it y? No, it is f of x, because no, it's f of y, because y is the value changing, right? Or f of x. So there's our line. If we did f of y, doesn't work. Okay, so it is f of x. Just throwing ideas out there, trying to help. No, it's fine. It's good. I just don't know how to phrase this. X is equal to x minus, oh, there we go, x times 0.1. So we need the parentheses value. X plus 10? No, it's only a, well, it is a curve. I just don't know how to phrase this in like math terms. Because if we just did mx plus b, so 2x plus y, we would get, or 2x plus 5, we would get like a curve or a straight line like that. In order to get a curve that you're thinking of, it's x to the power of 2 plus x minus 4 or something like that. That's like a parabola. But we're not really doing that. We're doing, it's gonna be x minus x y. The problem is there's too many well, no, we only have one variable, right? We have to be able to graph this. So let me think. If y is the only value that's changing, we just want to know speed, right? Where x is speed. So the speed is changing. That's f of x. That's this value. So the speed is changing. So we need two y values to plug in, and we have an acceleration. So if the first y value is 0 and the second y value is 100, then it would be x minus 0. No, it'd be x minus x plus 100 times 0.1. Where the first x is the original x. That's this. So where is this fucking up at? Can I do x is equal to x minus x? That doesn't work, right? Math is scary. Oh, there's our line. About to say, I knew it existed somewhere. Okay. X is equal to X minus that value. Still doesn't work. This has nothing to do with programming now. I know this formula works, but I don't know how to, like, translate this into graphing land. Times 0.1. Because right now we have mx plus b until we have some sort of exponential thing. But you're right, it should be a curve, right? Because it's dealing with acceleration. Is acceleration always a square root of something? I mean, the easy way to do it would be like f of x is equal to x, or the square root of y. That doesn't work, right? But unless it's x. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of here. It'd be a logarithmic thing though, huh? That's kind of what I want. Like in this kind of situation. I guess that's fine. I'm not gonna do logarithmic shit though, right? I thought this might be relevant since when you animate, there's graphs to decide the amount of easing. Yeah, basically what we're doing is just the hard-coded math of what those graphs should look like. That's basically all it is. Yeah, exactly. That is just the visual representation of this. Except all you do is just fuzz around some numbers here to make it look nice. And then it just does the math for you. That's all the difference is. But it's the difference between like art and programming, right? You guys are more of a visual medium where you use your aesthetic eye to like, what's the most pleasing effect? Whereas, you know, programmers are like, let me hard code the formula. But yeah, is this just too fast? I think though, right? What's a better, let's Google it. Maybe we can cheat. Easing math formula animation programming. Easing functions. Oh wait, Microsoft comes with easing functions? Yo, based. Easing functions allow you to apply custom mathematical formulas to your animations. For example, you may want to object to realistically bounce or behave as if it's on a string. Oh, not easy. It just gives me the tools. Easing function. Oh, it has a function. Transition to two values. Linear percentage. Linear steps. All I'm looking for is like an example function. I can work with the rest there. I can tweak things. I just don't know like a good easing function. Oh, ease in, ease out animation formula. Oh, that's perfect. For quadratic easing in and out, the curve is separated by two distinct functions depending on the value of t. Oh, look at that. So f of x is equal to 2 times x times 1 minus x plus 0.5. Ooh. So copy. So how do we translate that? So local animation dot rec dot y minus equals local animation dot local anim dot rect dot y times, well, we have to be careful because we have an original destination rectangle. If we just have this where this is here, I don't think it works. Well, I mean, it works mathematically, but like, where's the end point, you know? I don't understand any math beyond simple geometry stuff. Well, on June 20th, I'm starting college algebra from baby's first college algebra. And seriously, college algebra, I looked at the textbook we're going to be learning in. It's like, this is an integer. This is a fraction. Or no, it doesn't use fraction. It uses real numbers, imaginary. We're doing that, right? We're starting there. And then it's like, and then we're doing like the old, you guys remember this? It's like, you know, draw the line. And it's just like, you know, if, oops, you know, -3 is less than x is less than equal to 5, you guys need to draw like, -3 goes to x goes to 5. Right? So stuff like that. We're doing that on like the first week of college algebra. So I think that's going to be kind of cute, right? Going back to the ye olden days of junior high math. I overheard a math class walking down a hallway at college once, and they were introducing the concept of a tens digit. Oh God. Fun. Very fun. And you do this because later on you're going to be doing stuff like, you know, curly braces, x is yada, yada, yada. Where it's like x is intersecting fucking y, that, whatever the fuck that meant. Like, there's a lot of symbols we gotta learn. Maybe I'm actually not that bad at math. Well, that's the thing, right? It's like, this is like week 1 of college algebra. This is like, it's that and like, hold on. And that it's like, what's a real number? What's an irrational number? What's a rational number? Stuff like that. And that's week 1. And then week 2 is graphing, right? Because it's a merging of algebra and geometry. That's college algebra. And it's like, okay, f of x is equal to 5. Well, all that is on the Cartesian plane. You go up here to 5. And it's just going to be bloop. That's it. No matter what x is. X could be, you know, 7. Well, it doesn't matter. It's still going to be equal to 5. So y could be 7. That's what I'm trying to say here. Y could be 7. X is still 5. Nope, not vertical, horizontal. What? Bullshit. Really? So if y is 5, x is always on that? You sure about that? Well, that's why we're taking college algebra, Moldram. So if f of x is equal to x squared, then, oh, you're right, because that's what that is, right? Oh, you're right. It is based on the y value. F of x is y. Y equals 5 is horizontal. Okay, fuck, you're right. You're right. You're right. So x squared is that, right? It's not, you're not telling me it's like, voom, voom. And a vertical line isn't a function. Oh, so you're saying y equals 5. You get what you're smelling what I'm cooking, right? You guys get what I'm getting at. Anyway, that'll be next on the college algebra agenda. Functions have to pass the vertical line test. Oh, I know what that is. Hold on, don't tell me. Is that when you have all of the x values equal 0, and then whatever that number is, it intersects the y value? Because if not, then there's either an irrational or imaginary number in your, no, not irrational, imaginary. There's either an imaginary number in your function, or it's an incomplete function, right? Is that what we're getting at here? I don't know. It's been so long, chat. This is like freshman 8th grade math for me, and it's been so many years. Vertical line test means you can't draw a vertical line which intersects the function at 2 spots. Wait. So you're telling me any parabola, so like that parabola opening to the right isn't a function. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so if it hits twice, it's not. Okay, I got you. Oh, I understand. I get it. Okay, we're back on track. Listen, give this shit like a month, okay? We start on June 20th, then we can talk about all the math in the world. Right now we're programming, okay? No more math! Aphrodite. Aw. All right, well, let's share this logo publicly then, because let's talk about it. Let's talk about art. Okay, so this is Aphrodite's current rendition of the logo. How do we feel about this? I like it. I like it. What do we want to change about it? I really like the color scheme. Not sold on the purple. What was the original logo? Well, it didn't really have a, there we go. That's the logo. Okay. So this was the logo. That was the logo. So it had like the back of the card on the top and then flipped on the bottom and then some gray lines and then that font, right? Also, can I just say the weirdest T I have ever seen in a logo? That is a weird ass T, isn't it? So to compare, yeah, let's zoom in even more here. Let's give this a fair shot. Okay, looking back, I know I just made fun of that T, but like looking back at the new logo now that you made, it's kind of hard to read it, like right there with the T. I could see that being an issue. I can bring back a little E-flick shape. Oh, yeah, maybe. That'd be kind of a nice little homage. It's optional though, if you feel like it's a nice homage. You know what would help? Aphrodite, maybe what we need, maybe not even a color change. Maybe what we need is just a more of a outline of every individual letter, because the N and the T and the S are kind of blurring together here. It's kind of hard to read it at first. That's the only thing. But besides that, I actually really like the purple. Being on the gray background isn't permanent, right? No, obviously not. It's gonna be everywhere, Moldrum. I'm actually kind of glad she has like this beige here, the gray here, the white here. It's kind of a nice little color background here. Yeah, that's just the color of my document. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I do like the idea of having all of the elements represented here. So that way you can kind of get every element, you know, represent, you know? Here, you don't really know what the game is, but to be fair, it's a pretty simple card game. So the simplicity is nice, but this is more vibes, you know? We are elements of the game with a twist. All right, I think the logo represents that. We're elements of the game with a little bit of a zuzu, you know? A little bit of mojo, a little bit of lava lamps going on, you know? It's not a clone, all right? It is different. Oh my god, Star Guardian. Is this in Japanese? Yeah, it is. God damn it. Why is it that all the best free Riot music has like Japanese lyrics? Ugh, I feel like a weeb. Anyway, I like this logo. I don't know how I feel about the card game 2.0, I guess. I feel like this is good though. Kawaii desu. Oh god. Ugh. All right, I hedged My warning early on, I am quite tired from my glamping. Okay, I glamped quite hard. So here's what we're gonna do. Tomorrow, well, actually, tomorrow at work, I'm gonna look up a bunch of easing functions. Once we get the draw card animation done, what do we work on tomorrow? What do you guys want to work on? Is it more animation? Because I feel like I hit a huge roadblock. We could do sound. We could... What's our to-do list? Let me read here. Oh, if we want to do gameplay stuff, we could add spell support. That'd be easy. We could... Oh, I know what we're gonna do tomorrow. We'll do UI stuff. We'll, oh yeah, we could add a main menu. I guess, well, that's... I'm more concerned about, like, getting the actual game in-game done, because that's like 95% of the game. Because once we're done with the actual in-game stuff, all of it's the rest just menu handling, deck building, which the logic is already there for. We just need the actual screen to interact with. It's all just gravy, you know, but once the actual game's done, then we can do the menu and fun stuff, and we can put the logo in on the main menu screen, all that cool stuff. I think tomorrow what we do is fix the UI. So we switch around health and username so it's not as blocky as it is. And maybe we fudge around with like elemental quanta being where it is. We can maybe do that tomorrow. That'll be kind of fun, like a visual thing. All right, everyone, have a good night, have a good evening. We're gonna do a lot of UI stuff tomorrow. See you later, goodbye.